What if Pokémon Generation 10 isn't just another region, but a massive open world built around wind, waves, and exploration in ways we've never seen before? Because if the current Pokémon Gen 10 leaks are even partially true, this could be the biggest evolution the series has had in years. Before we dive in, a quick reminder. None of this information is officially confirmed by Nintendo or the Pokémon Company. This video is based on leaks, rumors, and data mined material, and as always, plans can change.
That said, let's talk about why the Pokémon community is buzzing. Over the past year, a large collection of internal Pokémon information surfaced online, often referred to as part of the so-called Terra leak. Inside that data are repeated references to what appears to be Pokémon Generation 10, including possible game titles, region concepts, gameplay mechanics, and early development ideas. On their own, these leaks might seem easy to dismiss, but when you line them up, they start telling a surprisingly consistent story. According to multiple sources, Pokémon Gen 10 may be titled Pokémon Winds and Pokémon Waves. Those names alone suggest a huge shift in focus. Movement, weather, exploration, a world that feels alive and constantly changing. This would be a major departure from the time-based themes of Generation 9, and a clear signal that Game Freak may be leaning fully into environmental gameplay.
One of the most exciting leak details is the rumored setting. Instead of a single large landmass, Gen 10 is said to take place across a tropical archipelago inspired by Southeast Asia and island nations. Picture lush jungles, coastal cities, volcanic regions, underwater zones, and wide stretches of ocean connecting everything together. Rather than moving town to town along set routes, exploration would feel open, fluid, and discovery-driven. This alone would dramatically change how a Pokémon game feels to play. But the gameplay leaks go even further. Reports suggest a new mechanic centered around weather and environmental effects. Instead of weather being a simple background modifier, it could actively influence battles, abilities, movement, and even which areas are accessible. There are also strong hints that every Pokémon could be rideable, expanding on ideas introduced in Legends Arceus and Scarlet and Violet. Add in gliding, diving, long-distance swimming, and possibly stamina-based traversal, and suddenly, Gen 10 feels less like a traditional Pokémon game and more like a full-scale exploration RPG. Of course, not everything in these leaks should be taken at face value. Some ideas, like the island-based region and expanded traversal, feel extremely believable and fit perfectly with the direction Pokémon has already been heading. Other claims, like procedural islands or MMO-style features, are more questionable and may represent early prototypes or concepts that won't survive development. But even if only half of what's rumored makes it into the final game, Generation 10 would still represent a massive leap forward. And that's why fans are so excited. At its core, Pokémon has always been about discovery, new places, new creatures, new ways to explore a world that feels alive. These leaks suggest bigger regions, more freedom, less handholding, and deeper immersion. For a franchise approaching its 10th generation, that kind of evolution feels long overdue. Whether Pokémon Gen 10 ends up being Winds and Waves or something entirely different, one thing is clear. Game Freak knows the series needs to grow. If even a portion of these leaks turn out to be real, Generation 10 could redefine what a mainline Pokémon game looks like for the next decade. So now, I want to hear from you. Which part of these Pokémon Gen 10 leaks do you want to be real the most? The island region, the wind and wave mechanics, or true open-ended Pokémon exploration? Let me know in the comments. And if you want more Gen 10 updates as leaks continue to surface, consider subscribing. Until next time, stay curious.